Hello, Jesse Good here. Today we're taking a look at LEGO Harry Potter 2004 set, Draco's Encounter with Buckbeak, which does retail for $8, and this was voted on by $5 up Patreon supporters, which, if you don't know, you could go support me there and vote on upcoming Throwback Thursday polls, and for the next few weeks, they're all Harry Potter themed polls, so only Harry Potter sets for Throwback Thursdays or / Tuesdays. Either way, here's everything inside because this was an unopened package. Here's the set all built up. Now let's take a look at the minifigure. So here is Draco Malfoy, and this version is similar to the 2001 through 2003 versions of Draco, except for one thing, and that's this has flesh skin. This was one of the first themes to have flesh skin, the Prisoner of Azkaban sets in general. He has a cape with no back printing whatsoever, but they literally just took the original printed face and then just made it flesh. The torso looks nice. It's a little bit updated from my understanding, and he has the monstrous books of monsters. And that's that one from Prisoner of Azkaban. It's not even in this scene, funny enough, but they kind of throw it in this set. It comes in about like 3 of the other sets. I think the 2 Hogwarts Expresses for Prisoner of Azkaban and Hogwarts Castle. But it is a classic Lego book piece with a nice tan design, and I really like getting this print because the print on it is freaking awesome. It's a great accessory in my opinion. Now on to the build. I want to take the time to look at the Buckbeak build. So here's Buckbeak, and the other set he came in, Sirius Blast Escape, is one of the few Prisoner of Azkaban sets I actually have. But what's interesting is that that set is extremely hard to get. So this is the cheaper set to get him secondhand, I'm saying. And the design of this is pretty simple. There's actually a new molded body, or at least for the time. And you have that main body right there. Then you have these newly molded wings for that time as well, which you could flop up and down. Like I said, he was a very rare figure to get because he only came in 2 sets. And they never reprinted another Buckbeak, unfortunately, which kind of makes me sad. They did make kind of a version of him for LEGO Dimensions, but it was a crappy side build. Now you can move the head up and down if you'd like. You can't move the legs or the tail. And there are 4 studs up top, so you could sit a minifigure on there. That's kind of how they use it in the Sirius Blast Escape set. And then on the bottom, his legs can fit onto 4 studs. So a very nice, well-made minifigure for the time. And I think this would still be, I guess, in date or still a relevant figure if it didn't have like the molded eyes. All it needed was printed eyes, and it would still be usable to this day, is my point. But let's take a look at the rest of the build. As for the rest of the build, it's nothing too special, but it's a good generic addition. There's some great pieces too, like the owl and tan, which only came in about 2 other sets, I believe. And also the pumpkin piece right here, which is kind of hard to get. It's literally just an orange minifigure head. And I think that came in a few other sets in 2004, and that was it. So for those who like getting just the pure colors of LEGO minifigures, you're going to have to buy this set because I think it's the cheapest one it came in, along with maybe a miniature Star Wars set from that year. In here, which you could just kind of move this up as a little play feature, there's some nice prints as well that are rare. You have that spider piece, which came in the original Aragog set, which is super nostalgic to me, and that was the only other set it came in, so that's cool. Also this pillow piece, which came in the Night Bus, another super nostalgic set to me, and this little feather right here. But that's it for the build and the pieces inside here. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. Here's the box for the set, and I always found the Prisoner of Azkaban sets pretty interesting in their box design. You can see the beautiful background right there and just Harry peeking out in the corner. But they had this basic blue kind of outline, which is a little bit weird. And then in the back, they kind of have this holographic design for Hogwarts. I don't know really how to explain it, and an alternate build right there. So here's instructions, and the end has so many interesting ads. All right, we're going to be geeking out for a little bit here. So these are the Prisoner of Azkaban sets, and this was a very interesting wave to me. I owned a lot of them growing up. I have this Sirius Blast Escape. I don't have all the pieces for any of the ones I had when I was growing up. I don't have all the pieces in one place. Like, I still own them, but they're all scattered across different bins because I didn't really build the sets back then. I just used the pieces. But either way, I remember my mom surprised me when I was coming home one day or something like that, and she got that at Kmart for me. So that one is very hard to get secondhand, as I said. Hagrid's Hut, never got, always wanted Hagrid's Hut. Lupin's Classroom, which has Bogart Snape, which they're reprinting, printing a new version of in that Bricktober pack this year. Had that one growing up. Never had a Hogwarts Castle. That's one of the Hogwarts Expresses from that year. There was actually 2. One of them was motorized. The Night Bus, which is one of my favorite sets of all time. We have the Marauder's Map, which I have that one. It's weird having a glow-in-the-dark Snape head. We have this one, which we just reviewed, and then the Shrieking Shack, which I always wanted but never got. And you got kind of an alternate build right here. And funny enough, on the end it says win, and they show the OG Hogwarts Express right there from 2001. Huh, pretty interesting. And at the end, they have this little ad right here, which has that holographic Hogwarts, as I call it. And you just have the figures right there. That's super nostalgic seeing that. Oh my gosh. So that's it for the instructions. Also included is just this little free Lego Club magazine ad. So yeah, overall, there's lots of nice pieces in here that weren't in too many other sets. And also, the build itself is pretty cute for an $8 set. This is definitely one of the ones, if you can't get any of the other Azkaban sets because they're pretty expensive, just get this one to get a lot of nice pieces. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.